Good morning from Toadstool Geologic Park near Crawford, Nebraska. This place is pretty cool. Never been here before. It's just like the Badlands in South Dakota so far. That's my first impression of it. I did stop up here the other day just to make sure I knew where it was and where I was going, but first time actually in here taking pictures, and it's cool. I'm gonna wander around. Sun is just getting ready to come up. There is a little bit of smoke and haze on the horizon, but there's a few clouds starting to turn pink as well. So wander around here, kind of play back in here with some of these um, uh, features, whatever you want to call them, and see what I can find and try to get a little purple behind them with the sky. Okay, the sun's gotten higher and some of the shadows are starting to show up on the hills, which is pretty cool. Uh, I'm struggling a little bit to find compositions. First I'll go up close to them and try to do some more tight stuff inside the, kind of the coves, so to speak. And then other times I try to get back and just get like an overall grand landscape, playing more with the shadows. And I don't know, I've always struggled a little bit with compositions on the Badlands. I like to find leading lines that kind of lead you into the scene. And I haven't found a ton of those here. So I'm going to keep searching. I think I'm going to get back closer now and see what I can find up close, more of those coves, maybe hopefully find some leading lines in there. Because I don't know, you can only take so many grand landscape shots with these huge wide angle panoramics, but uh, the possibilities when you get inside are a lot more endless. So time to get closer and start playing with those close scenes again. So sometimes one of the best tricks I've found to finding interesting photos, if you're walking in one direction for a while and you don't see anything, or you don't like it, you turn around and start walking the other direction, and it's like all of a sudden something behind you that you walked right past is cool. I mean, it's just it looked totally different walking back. I know the light's changing really fast right now, but seeing behind me looked fast. So then I stopped, and then the train came by, 2 miles over. So I stopped and watched the train, took a picture of it, and then I turned back around the direction I was facing, and the light had changed just enough. The shadows now are completely awesome. So it's one of those things like, don't just keep walking, stop, turn around, look in different directions, wait a few minutes, see how the conditions change, turn around again, and all of a sudden I went from not really having anything I super liked here to a couple shots I've taken the last few minutes that are pretty awesome. So I keep doing more of the same. I might shoot this a couple more times, and then yeah, I'm gonna look behind me a couple more times too, because it's pretty cool right now. Oh, and the other thing, we're supposed to have red flag warnings out here. I mean, the wind was supposed to be just howling, and it is dead calm. There is not one little lick of wind, which, in the photography world, shooting sand dunes doesn't really matter because there's nothing, no leaves moving or anything. But recording these videos, it helps. But if there was any leaves or anything, that would make a difference. But I always worry about when I'm doing these videos that I always have to get back in my car and say, oh, it's Nebraska, it's too windy. Well, today it's peaceful, it's beautiful, the light is getting awesome. So I'm going to quit talking away here and get back to taking pictures. I spent the rest of my time that morning working on smaller scenes at Toadstool Geologic Park. Here are a few of my favorites from that morning. After leaving Toadstool Geologic Park, I set out to work on a few projects that I needed to take care of for work. As I was working on those projects, the wind just kept getting stronger and stronger and the dust thicker and thicker. Well, good morning. Day 4. I'm out here in the sandhills, kind of in one of my favorite areas of Nebraska. Just kind of the central, I don't know what you call it, the middle part of the state where the sandhills are real rolling. No trees. I mean, there's one tree and the, I don't know, 4 miles, 2 miles each side of me that I can see. And just wide open. There's a windmill out there. There's a full moon behind me. And lots of little lakes everywhere. So basically this morning I have no photo plans, so I'm just gonna go up and down a couple of these side roads and then kind of keep following the main highway 2 which is beautiful, especially when you get a little bit further east of here. Highway 2 is just beautiful. So just gonna kind of freestyle this morning, find whatever scenes I can photograph. Uh, right now it's a little bit hard. There's not a ton of places to pull over, and I'm shooting this from the side of the road right now, and you can see the ditches, I don't know, 18 inches tall of dry grass, and we're in a drought out here. And why it's super calm right now, we're in a red flag warning for today, so I can't really just pull over anytime I see a photo. I gotta find like a little farm entrance or something that doesn't have tall dry grass in it. But once the sun comes up, it makes it a little easier because I don't need to get out my tripod, set up the tripod, and shoot. So just now got a little bit of the earth shadow starting to show up, so it won't be long. We'll have a little bit of pink. That moon will get down closer to the horizon, and maybe I'll try to get that windmill in close to it. So I'm just gonna hang out here and enjoy this beautiful morning in central Nebraska. Also want to mention that I did not shoot sunset last night. Just the dust was so bad, the wind was so bad yesterday that I just opted to work on some other things. I had 2 projects out this way for work that were not dependent on haze and wind, so I got both of those knocked out, which was great to get everything done. So like basically all I have is whatever I find today and tomorrow. So there was no sunset last night. I mean, I had my camera stuff all ready to go, and I was looking, but kind of the area I was coming back from was a super busy highway. There were not very many roads off to the sides, gravel roads or smaller highways. And I never found anything interesting. And by the time, I don't know, by the time I could have shot something or found something, it just got dark. So it was, I wouldn't call it a lost day, because I got good stuff yesterday morning, and I got the work stuff done, and got some things scouted out. I know what roads to take and not take next time for a few other photos. So it was a productive day. Just there's not photos to show for it, but sometimes you have to have those days. Here's my photo of the windmill from that morning. After taking a few more photos of the windmill, I decided to keep moving down the highway. I came across a couple other scenes I really like and was able to get these 2 pictures here. As the afternoon grew on, more clouds and smoke and haze started to build in, and by evening it was just brown and not interesting to photograph. I ended up calling this the end of my trip. I spent the rest of the night in North Platte, Nebraska, and then early the next morning, I got up and made my way home. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this video series. I really hope you enjoyed my pictures from my trip to Western Nebraska. As always, thanks for your support, and we'll see you again next time.